Good morning. Good morning. Hi, friends. I am on a job today doing some decorating. We have been here. We've painted out the house. We have given them some advice, and they've taken it and done a lot of things with their house, but now she's ready for us to kind of put the finishing touches on. I said, hand her purse, shoes, and jewelry. That's where she's at with this house. So I thought I would show you what we're working on, what we've advised her to do, and kind of give you a before we get started here today. We've just unloaded the car and just kind of show you how this works. So let me flip you around. Let me see, I might do a comment. I'm just going to tell you guys hi, because I understand if I comment, then sometimes I can see comments. So here we go. I'll flip you around. Okay, so this kitchen we did, of course, the old world treatment that we always love, where there's just a soft texture on the wall, but you can't feel it. It's perfectly smooth, and when I zoom in, it just looks like wallpaper, but it's perfectly smooth. We do it all the time in colors, and it's so interesting. And so we're in the kitchen, and let's see, so she has these beautiful pictures. We're not going to rehang them. I think I'm just going to leave them because that'll allow me to put something a little taller in the center here. But normally you want to group your pictures together. So instead of trying to, these are pretty big pictures actually, but it's a big wall. So instead of trying to make your pictures like fill the space, you kind of want to make them more as a grouping. So, but they're fine. In this case, they're fine because we've got the table here, and we're going to kind of mess around with that a little bit. Back in the past here, I had her add curtains to her doors. She was, and I had little shorty ones that matched for the kitchen over here. So she had no curtains in here. So if you can imagine, it was very cold. It just needed a little texture, and the valance fabric that we had custom made them. This fabric came from Hobby Lobby, so if you guys like this, you can run in there and grab some fabric and just make these simple little valances. We put the short ones over the kitchen window just so she can still see out as she's doing dishes. So this is the kitchen. Now, the problem with the kitchen for her is this display case, this glass cabinet. And these are like some of her grandmother's dishes and just some special things in here, but it's not maybe displayed awesomely. It's very nice, but I think we could do a little better displaying in here for her, so we're going to work on that. And actually, in talking with her, she has so much color and things going on in here. I feel like we need to get some more color in here. So I'm jumping around. So we turned her dining room table around and angled it a little bit. So let me bring you to this vantage point here. So I love to do this to a dining room. Normally your table runs this way or this way. In this case, we kicked it a little angled, which allowed us room for a cabinet, which matches the green wall and pulls the green over onto the tan wall. And so we've got the cabinet painted in black on the inside. So I think we're going to bring her clear dishes in here and display them in this cabinet. So by tilting the table, we've allowed room for all seats to have room. We've allowed room for a cabinet, and then we've also made like a hallway here that we can access the kitchen easy from the living room. So that's one thing we're going to swap out, is where these dishes are. The other thing, you know, I told her it's really hard when you have someone that has a knack for decorating like this, but I feel like everything is very level and she's very symmetrical. Two things here, two things there, one in the middle. So it's very symmetrical. And it's very colorful up here. But then when we jump over here, it just doesn't feel the same as it does over there. So, you know, in just our consultation, when we were talking about what to do and how to handle this situation, you know, I told her to maybe do a grouping over here and another grouping and take some of the flowers and put them over here to kind of unite the kitchen and make it all match. And then up here, it's better because the plate goes up and down. We've already tossed that little thing up there in the corner, which helped pull. She's like up here, she's got all this color going on. And then when you come down here, like this space, sorry, I just had a phone call. This space is all just creams and blacks, and it just looks a little different. So we want to try to make the whole kitchen blend. So that's what our job is going to be today in here. In the master bedroom, she did a fantastic job. We are not going to touch anything up here. I should have turned on the light. But she's got highs and lows and ups and downs, and it's very interesting. So we've ordered a new blind for the bathroom. This is our Old World treatment again, only in a green color. Get some lights on here for you. Oops. There it is again. So we've got a blind, and then I brought some valances. So this is what this window has looked like forever. And so we're going to try some valances up here. And I think besides that, this bathroom looks really good. I do have a piece I may put back there. We'll see. I'm thinking about trying to pull some color in here for her. She's got green. I mean, she's got green, which is a neutral, but she's got a lot of green. So kind of want to break it up a little bit and add color. This was her bedding right here, but I'm not sure we're going to stay with that. She wasn't sure. So what's the matter, Jake? Do you want to go outside? Gee, he does want to go outside. Okay, then the last thing I wanted to show you, I had a client that had some furniture for sale. She had this coffee table. She had, good morning, Shelly. Hi, Karen. She had this end table and lamp, and she had this end table and lamp. So I sold all of that to this client because this client had a lot of little tables like these, just really little things, like this over here, just little tables that she was trying to make seem bigger. And so we thought she needed some furniture. Another thing that we had her do before we started here today was to get a bigger rug. Her rug was just at the edge of her old coffee table and like just around the corner of the sofa here. And so now she's got a rug where they actually, you know, the grandkids can be on the floor with them. She's got a little softer space for the dog, for them to watch TV, like that kind of thing. So when we show up on a job, what we do is we bring like tons of stuff. Like here's bags and bags and piles of valances, rugs, just bags of stuff like this. You can see all of it, and we haven't even unpacked it yet, but this is how we do our thing. So flip it around here. So anyway, we're gonna get to work and see what works, what doesn't work, kind of do a little messing around, but I thought I'd give you guys a tour and show you some of the things. Oh, I know one other thing I wanted to show you, the mantle. I want to show you the before of this mantle. We did come in and pop some flowers in when I was on the initial consultation because she had some red pillows, and so we were just trying to throw some red in just to make it more interesting. If you were to take all of the red out here, let me do that right now. This is kind of how she had it, and it just needed something. It just needed something. So this is how it was. So we'll see what we come up with, but I feel like I want to do some height and some a little bit more interesting things. She's got a lot of ledges we can work with. There's a big wreath that we had made years ago, or was it the year before last, I think, that she bought at an auction. It's all paper, you guys. It's really awesome. It's all paper and old clock faces, and so that's really pretty. So anyway, let me flip you back. So that's all I have. I just wanted to give you guys a little tour and how we, if you hire us to come in and start decorating, doing the decorating, not the painting part, but the decorating, then this is what we do. We come in, you know, we meet with you, we tell you little things you can do before we start. I can't find a good light. And then we come back, if you decide, then we come back and bring our things and we're gonna work our magic. So today is gonna be magic day. So anyway, I will show you when we're all done. I don't even know what it's gonna be. I have all kinds of things to play with. I always tell the clients, don't panic when you see me come, because I always bring more than I need. So it's gonna be a fun day. So all right, we'll see you when we're done. Bye.